For some people, being seen feels natural, but for others, being truly seen can feel dangerous. Not because they don't want connection, but because somewhere in their past, being vulnerable came with a cost. If you've ever felt like letting someone really see you might cost you something, you already understand what it feels like. And this is Coffee Talk with Paul. One of the things that people don't always talk about is this. Trauma doesn't take away your need for connections. You still want to be understood. You still want to be seen. You still want someone to know who you are and stay. That part of you doesn't disappear. But at the same time, there's another part of you that learns something very different. A part that holds back. A part that watches. A part that is trying to make sure that you don't get hurt the same way again. So, you end up living in this space where you want to be seen, but you don't feel safe enough to let that happen. Let's talk about where that fear comes from. When someone who had power in your life breaks your trust, your system learns something very specific. It learns that vulnerability is not always safe. It learns that opening up can lead to pain. And those lessons don't just disappear. And this is where a lot of people feel misunderstood. Because from the outside, it can look like distance, like hesitation, like someone who doesn't want to open up. But that's not what's actually happening. What's happening is protection. There's often a quiet fear underneath all of this. The fear of being judged. The fear of being rejected. And sometimes the fear that if someone really sees everything you carry, they might not stay. And for many people, there's something even deeper than fear. There's shame. Even when you know what happened wasn't your fault, there can still be a feeling that something was changed by that event. And that makes being seen feel even more risky. But protecting yourself doesn't mean something is wrong with you. It means something happened to you. It means that your system learned how to survive. Healing doesn't start by forcing yourself to open up. It starts by understanding. Why it feels so difficult in the first place is because you don't understand the reason. You start to relate to yourself differently. So, if being seen has ever felt dangerous for you, you're not alone in that experience. There are reasons it feels that way. And understanding those reasons is where the process begins. If this conversation resonated with you, there are more reflections like this here. This is Coffee Talk with Paul. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time.